Hello everyone and welcome back to another Minecraft video. It is post-editing PA9 introducing you into this absolute cinema that you're about to watch. But basically, I recorded these videos a little while ago and I'm just now getting around to editing them. So I decided to shift around how they're edited and split into different videos. So I didn't really have an intro recorded because of that. But basically where we left off, we had just built the shulker box switchers and we fixed a couple broken farms as we just completed our very long Project Nova, and we're kind of in the steps of getting ready for our next build project. So I hope you guys enjoy and let me know in the comments, okay? Alright, so what I've been working on is something pretty small. We built up a potion brewer. For those of you who knew, in my castle I actually had an empty room here, so I finally used it for something, and we have a little potion brewer that I tried to design myself. Basically, we have 27 brewing stands so that we can make a full shulker box in one kind of system. And we got a little bit of stuff so that we can lock the outputs so that the potions won't come out until they're done. And I guess we're going to give it a first try. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in our water bottles here. And I think what's going to happen, we can check it as it goes along. So we have 27 in there. We're going to give it a push. And then as it goes down and comes back, it should have no water bottles, I think. And that is correct. And then we should see that all of these have only one bottle on there, which I just realized that I'm gonna need I'm gonna need 3 loads of those. So here's kind of the big test. So we got all the water in place. We have our hoppers at the bottom locked. So in theory, let's make a shulker box of night vision. So we'll take 27 nether warts, we'll take 27 golden carrots, and 27 redstone. And if I put them in this Minecraft chest in this order, they should all even distribute after 3 full travels. So let's go ahead and monitor it. So we'll see that'll go down. And then it'll come back, and now all that should be in here is redstone. That is true. That is true. So we'll send it one more time. We'll send it one more time, and then all of these hoppers should be equipped with the ingredients to make night vision. Now that we can see, we have all of these with night vision fully made all the way down. So if we flick this lever, I had to change my chest outputs, and as you can see, everything should start filling in with all our beautiful night visions. We should have 3 shulker boxes worth, I believe, total. And there we go. So plenty of night vision. Something else that I've wanted to try since 1.21 came out, and there's infestation potions now. Apparently there is a really fast Allay XP Farm. So I'm going to try building a little one right here. We got some resources prepared. We got purple and purple blocks. Looking very nice. So I guess it should be rather simple to build. But this is the one designed by silentwisperer. So definitely recommend checking out his tutorials. And yeah, I don't know how good this farm is going to be. But you know what? I'm going to just build it and I'm going to find out. Get the allays into our farm here. We have to make this shake. And then I guess I'll put some levers down. Oh, we got one in there. Okay, one more. Oh, and now they're both in there. Beautiful. Okay. That was easy. Let's play some tunes to get them in the mood. Pause. And then we'll get some amethyst. See if we can get a couple more in here. There's one. Should I be able to get one more, maybe? Maybe not. Alright, hold on, pause the music. It is finally time. We are ready to test this thing. We have all our potions made. And I am a bit nervous, but I guess we're gonna see what happens. So, okay. Alright, here goes nothing. So let me put my chest plate on in case something goes bad and I need to protect myself. Let's go ahead and go for it. So we're gonna infest them. They should be infested. Now we're gonna do this. Okay, turn it off. Make sure our allays don't die. Allays are good. Oh. How much to jump in there? 10 gifted. No, I'm kidding. That was not that much XP, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, that was better. That was better. That was better. Alright, there we go. I think I do need to put more allays in there. There's only 4 right now. I think I can get up to 10. I think my computer can handle it, so let's work on that. So now it is finally time to be adding to the subscriber monuments once again. The last time we did this was for 6,000, which I don't remember the date, but it was quite a long time ago, and we actually hit 7,000, I think like a month ago. So we're finally getting around to building this. But 6,000 was November 24th of 2023, so we can finally build 7,000. Now, I do know that this design is going to be a pretty big one, so I think we're going to probably go, I think like in this kind of area right here. So I have a little bit of the resources prepared, but we're going to be going for kind of like a casino slot machine. Now, how this is going to work is, you know how like the slots spin? So basically the slots would be spinning, and then they land on the number 7,000. Obviously, it would make, because you know how like if you land on 7s, that's like winning. So we're going to do 7,000, and then we're going to do the little scroll wheels with the bar, the bell, and the cherry. So let's go ahead and get started on marking out some of that obsidian. Alright, so the first part of our project, since we are doing the little slot machine scroll things, we're going to be building the dividing borders between each of these. We're going to have 4 scroll wheels, which means 5 dividing borders. So basically what these are going to do, these flat edges are 21 blocks wide, and then we're making the distance of each scroll 25 blocks. So kind of just getting some obsidian in here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then a 5th one. Then we're gonna, since this is 1, we only need to go 20 more to get a total of 21. Do something like this. Go all the way on up here. Boom. It is definitely a big monument, but we're gonna have a 7 and then 3 zeros. So now we have our numbers in. So for those of you who know like how a casino slot looks, I kind of went for that kind of a font. And instead of doing all 7s, we have to do 7,000. So here's what we are looking like so far. And there we go. So that's pretty fire. That's actually fire. Probably for our main background block, I'm going to try snow. I've never used snow as a background block before, but I think white concrete would be a little too plain. So we'll try that. And we also need to do some golden pointing arrows to kind of point to what you landed on, if that makes sense. Here's a little update on the 7,000 slot machine design. We got a couple of the other possibilities in for the individual slots. So as we can see, we have the bar here, and then we started on a bell. So I think the common ones, you know, the common options to get on a slot is a 7, the bar, the bell, and then cherries. Alright, and now it's actually been a couple weeks since that last video clip recording. So we got the new fresh haircut, and we've been working slowly but surely on finishing up the main designs for this slot machine. So let's go ahead and see what we're looking like. Let me sleep real quick. Here is our jackpot 7,000 on the slot machine, and we have all of the different sides of the slots that technically would be spinning. They're kind of frozen in time here as we landed on 7,000. So alright, so it's been a bit since that last clip, and we've actually been kind of doing a lot of work on the background filling of the little slot machine here. So I decided to go with snow, just because I think white concrete is a little bit expensive for this large of a project, and plus I've never used snow before in a build project, and I like that it has a little bit of a texture. So let's see what it's looking like so far. Now I have gone through many iterations of how I implement this background, but we ended up going for kind of an interesting effect. So this is what we're looking like so far. It looks nice and plain, but we also have a little depth here. So these numbers and symbols actually pop out. I was playing with the idea of making it flush, which is how I originally envisioned it, but I think the depth was the right move here. And then as we can see, we got all the different symbols of the slots standing out really nicely, having a good contrast with everything else. As far as the end caps, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the end caps, but I think I'm probably just gonna do a full snow wall. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, after a long time, I kind of skipped forward this construction process because I've been working on this monument for about a month now behind the scenes, but now our monument is fully complete and done. So let's have a look at the finished product. So as we can see here, we have kind of a slot machine going on here, landing on the jackpot number 7,000, which I think is pretty nice. It is one of the larger, I guess, monuments that we have, but as you can see on the other faces of the slots, we have Bell's Cherry and the bar. And then I did take a couple hours actually to fully light this thing up, so it does look illuminated at nighttime. And I think the hardest part about this was actually getting all the snow, because we use snow as the base block because I've never used it before, and I think it's a little bit easier to collect than white concrete, even though it did take quite a while. So now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and do our infamous placing of the signs on when we achieve this date, and I actually need to go check what that date is. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and put a couple marker obsidians just like this, and then we'll put our sign. This is going to be for 7,000 subscribers. Look at us going crazy. 7,000 subscribers, yes sir. And then over here we'll do personal Adam 9, July 29th, 2024. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So for our next build project, I'm pretty sure that we're leaning towards that of M City. So I think I've outlined this before, but M City would be kind of built around here, and I have ideas of possibly using quartz as kind of like the main building block. So it's going to be quartz and emerald. That's kind of a block palette that I'm leaning towards. And I tried a couple methods for getting quartz. First, I tried the bartering farm, which for like 1 stack of gold ingots, I got about a stack of quartz, which is about 16 blocks of quartz. And I know from building Project Nova, the amount of blocks that you're going to need is in the tens of shulker boxes worth. So bartering farm is off the list because that's a lot of gold and not a lot of quartz. Then I tried manually mining quartz, and this is how much quartz I got for about 10 minutes of manual mining. Basically what this is going to craft up to is about 2 stacks of blocks, maybe 2 stacks and 16 blocks. And our last option is villager trading. So villager trading for stonemasons. At the level 5 master level, you can get 1 emerald for 1 block of quartz, and you can do that 12 trades until they have to refresh again. So that's good. But if you get 40 villagers, let's say we have 40 stonemasons, I think that's a pretty good number before your stuff starts to get a little laggy. 40 stonemason villagers, all with that quartz trade, gives you about 7.5 stacks of blocks of quartz until they refresh, which is like, I think every 10 minutes or something. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the villager method for getting quartz. So what we need to do is kind of set up a new villager system. So we're gonna have a villager breeder probably around here, and then a villager trading hall over here with all the stonemasons, and hopefully I can figure out the correct distance this time to make sure that when you move them from the breeder over to the trading hall that they are still not linked to the beds over there. So here's what we got going on for the villager breeder so far. So I've built up a little contraption here. I built this off of my own design, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but oh, hold on, we might have something going. Basically, we have a little water chamber where the baby villagers will go down to, and then they'll start swimming, bobbing up and down, and then once they grow up into an adult, they'll be able to reach this top water line, which will be, oh, can we get a live demonstration? Oh yeah. Okay, so we got our baby villager swimming down here, but he cannot reach this top. He cannot reach this top water line because he's not an adult. So once he becomes an adult, he should be able to swim in this other water line, and then he'll get pushed over into this place where we're gonna put a minecart in here, and then we can dispense the minecart, which will take him, I think, about 120 or 130 blocks over this way, where we can see we're gonna build a temporary trading hall of stonemasons. So he'll be brought over here, and the reason why I'm not building that yet is because I want to see if that distance is far enough away to disconnect the baby villager from his bed. So that's kind of the theory we're testing here, and that's why I think these guys are not breeding anymore, because there's only 3 beds here, and they've used all of them technically. So we got our baby villager in the minecart. We're just gonna push him away, and what we need to see is if he delinks from the bed. So he should go all the way over here. He should be delinked from the bed. So let's see if we get more love hearts from these guys, which we do. Okay. Okay, so this is working. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Then we should get another one, I believe. There he goes. There he goes. He goes down there, and now he's ready. Then he'll grow up. Dude, I made my own villager breeder. Oh my goodness. Ah, thank you, sir. Can I? Thank you, sir. Alright, you'll stay there. Raphael! Yes, sir. So we have a little bit of a setup here for our trading hall. I'll just show you guys what it's looking like. So basically we have 40 villager slots, and I kind of did the minecart rails a little bit differently. So I basically have it going around the perimeter, because as I put the villagers in the little apartments, I'll slowly cut back the minecart rail so that, you know, we can kind of keep the majority of the rail. We also have a little zombie infection chamber. This world's zombie, his name is Raphael. So hello, Raphael. And we have our first stonemason. So I guess we're gonna kind of see what we did. We also got a texture pack that allows us to see what's kind of going on down here. And this is important because we need blocks of quartz, and sometimes they have quartz pillars, which is not gonna do us much justice. Flick this so he goes the right way. Infect him. Like so. Send him off. There you go. Then he should make a full... He should make a full circle all the way around to here. Now what we're gonna do is infect him. Then we're gonna relog. Okay. We're gonna relog so that we skip the timer for curing. Alright, now he's here. Now he's cheaper. Now we just need to link him to a stone cutter. There you go. Okay. And then now we're going to do one more thing just like this. Oopsies. Now we're gonna do a little bit of this. And like this, like this, like this. There you go. So now we have our first villager. Looking good, looking good. Hello again from Post Editing PN9. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching the video, and make sure you guys leave any comments or critiques down in the comment section below, as I'm trying to clear out some old footage, get some stuff uploaded that should have been uploaded a while ago, but we're gonna stay on better track on that moving forward into the future. So thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not already, and check out all these end screen cards right here, because they're nothing but pure gold. Alright everybody, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye bye.